Well, good morning. I'm Kevin Bean. I'm Product Marketing Manager for Gleaner Combines. And first of all, we want to welcome everybody here to the National Farm Machinery Show here in Louisville, Kentucky. We have here inside the engine compartment of our R-Series combine, the R76 Class 7 combine. And one of the things I want to talk about today is a little bit about how our harvest was this year for 2009, and some of the experiences that we had out there with a lot of combines was we had probably some of the toughest conditions we've experienced in over 25 years. Because of that, there were a lot of combines that were very difficult in trying to handle some of the shoe load and some of the issues we had because everything was at a very high moisture level. And I want to talk about some of the things that made the Gleaner R-Series quite unique. As I'm standing up here in the engine compartment, I'm actually looking at the processor of the R-Series combine. And what's unique about this is we have a natural flow system. So our rotary processor actually sits crosswise in this combine. What you can see that's unique is that other axial style type machines have a basically 161 degree wrap, 180 degree wrap. What you notice on our combine here is you notice that we have a 360 degree perforated processor. The cylinder actually runs inside. So we are actually threshing the entire circumference of this rotor. While others are only doing the bottom part, we're doing the entire circumference. And that allows us to accomplish in one pass with this combine what it takes axial machines 2 passes to accomplish. Let me show you a few things that happen within our combine that actually make it perform quite well. We do obviously a majority of the threshing here in the concave area here on the right hand side of the machine. And what you'll notice is as we've threshed the crop actually is allowed to drop down to these very unique and exclusive distribution augers that evenly feeds the crop to our patented and exclusive accelerator rolls that we have down here. They're rubber fluted rolls, and what that does for us is it allows us to accelerate the crop at 4 times the speed of free fall. What that does for us is we have a unique transverse flow fan in this combine that has 2 outlets. The upper outlet actually takes a high volume of air, and as we're accelerating the crop down at 4 times the speed of free fall, we're able to hit it with more air blast. That allows us to pre-clean a lot of the trash that we experienced this year in our combine harvest. By doing that, we were doing a lot of the pre-cleaning, or a majority of the pre-cleaning before it ever hit our pneumatic area of our cleaning chute. And then, like other combines out there, the lower air blast of our transverse fan actually then funnels air to the front chaffer in sieve where we finish the cleaning process. Gleaner in the R-Series combine is the only combine out there in the industry today that you'll find that has 2-stage cleaning. And that gives us a great advantage in being able to handle the kind of conditions that we had this fall on the harvest. In addition to that, what these exclusive distribution and augers and accelerator roll technology do for us is it allows us to take slope sensitivity out of the equation. It allows us to operate in slopes up to 23% without any effect on the combine's performance on the shoe. What that does for us is as we hit into side hill operations, unlike other manufacturers out there in the industry that have to have self-leveling cleaning shoes or have to have self-leveling undercarriages, only the Gleaner R-Series is the only combine out there with this accelerator roll technology that allows us to operate on slopes up to 23% without the need for that and not impact the shoe performance. So to me, as we looked at the 2009 harvest and we looked at what happened out there on that harvest this year, we found that despite the conditions that we had to deal with, the R-Series combine excelled in those type of conditions and did quite well. And we are very, very excited about this technology, something that is in the heart and soul of every Gleaner R-Series machine. We invite you to come down to the show. We'll be here at the National Farm Machinery Show basically all the way up through Saturday. We have an R-Series, R76 that I'm standing in here. You can take a look at our processor and see what makes this combine so different.